name is Jason Manitowabi. I'm the lead singer of NS3, and yeah, hope to see you all there.
Hey, I'm Jessica Estelle. I'm the singer for NS3.
Hi, my name is Mitchell Manitowabi, and I play bass for NS3.
Hi, I'm Jules. I play guitar for NS3.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Fisher, aka Johnny B, and I'm the drummer for NS3.
My name is Braden Roy Pheasant. I play the saxophone in NS3.
Let's see. Growing up very young, I was influenced by a lot of different things, but as soon as I hit about 13 years old, I realized that I could mimic Eddie Vedder's voice pretty good, so yeah, it took off from there.
Wow, right off the bat, eh? Who influenced me to play music? I guess my uncle. Because yeah, I remember when I was a kid, like around 5 or 6, he'd have an acoustic guitar and he'd play Elvis songs. So he'd probably be my first.
There's no particular person, but all the music I listen to, like Led Zeppelin, CCRs, hearing all that stuff, that's how I got into it. And then my dad always played, so, well, I guess I could say my dad, I guess, yeah.
Julius, my uncle, he played music my whole life, and I grew up living with him. So he was always in a band, and eventually I joined, and we took over as NS3.
Well, my brother used to jam out around the house there in the backyard. Everybody would be coming over, jamming out with him, so, you know, I liked it, and I wanted to learn too, so I found this old little small wooden guitar with only 3 strings on it, and started from there. That's where I started learning to play guitar.
It would have to be my great uncle Roland. He introduced me to playing the piano at first when I was at, I don't know how old I was, just young, and from there he just told me, alright, if you practice this, then I'll show you this part of the piano. And that was, you know, like the lower end. And then ever since that, I just, yeah, that was like, when I was in grade 4, grade 5.
I was always involved in everything, choir, coming all the way up, but when I turned 13 is when I joined a band, so I guess that's when I really started to write.
I started out as a singer first, back in 1991. I was singing on the Christmas telethon for Wiki, and Larry Lewis, the artistic director at the Boston Jig Theatre at the time, saw it on Wiki TV5 and asked me if I would become an actor. And then I didn't start music again until probably 7 years after that, with a good friend of mine, George Leach.
My earliest memory is probably when I was 10 years old. Like, I've been playing it since I can remember. There's always guitars around the house. There's always people playing in my place, jamming out.
When I was young, my grandpa and Julius both played music in my house, so I was always singing with them while they were playing guitar.
Then when we got to high school, everybody else was playing too, and high school bought some instruments for us, and that would be our after-school program.
Well, I guess I started with music from whenever that was, when I first encountered my uncle and the piano. And that was in 2007, or no, not 2007, 2008 I'm pretty sure, or 2009, one of those times.
At the moment I play drums, I think, yeah, I started out on drums first and then I became a singer. And then I learned how to play guitar to write my own songs, and then got back to drums again and started to learn the bass, harmonica, and other instruments to strive to survive as a musician.
In NS3 I played guitar. I started out on bass with another band a long time ago, Pop Psycho. So I played bass with them, and then yeah, like I said, there was not too many people that played reggae around here, so I switched over to guitar. So then I brought on Mitch to play bass, Johnny to drums, and Justin J to sing.
I played a bass for NS3, and I play drums too, like not really for a band, but I could play them and play guitar. So play guitar and sing. Not the best at everything, but you know, I like doing everything.
I played the saxophone. I played the piano. Those are the two main instruments that I played, but
Me and Jessica started it, and then we just brought on people, Mitch, Johnny B, Jay. Like, yeah, we just wanted to do something different, and there's not too many people that play different styles of music around here. It's mostly country, blues, whatever. So I just wanted to do something different.
A few years ago, I was in a contest, so I asked Julius if he could back me up, and he asked Mitch and Johnny B if they could play with us, and after that, we liked how we played together, so we continued.
3 years ago, and Jules said, "Hey man, I'm getting a band together. You wanna come jam out? You know, you can play bass or drums." I want to play drums, but he's got Johnny B to be a drummer. He was like, "Fine, that's cool. I can play bass because that's what I always play anyway."
I would call it reggae alternative.
All of it.
Okay.
I like to play reggae. It's easier for me to, I found out that that's what I'm really good at. So it just came naturally to me. Like, I don't even really have to write, it just comes naturally. So, but that's what I like to write. It has good vibes and makes me feel good. And yeah, so reggae.
Reggae rock.
When I'm just by myself, like, you know, do my own thing, I usually do, you know, kind of perfect circle kind of deal with a lot of octaves and open strings and tuned down and like long and mellow jam. And when Jules comes over and shows me a riff, and then I get right into that as soon as he asks me to, "Hey, want to do this?" And I'm like, "Okay, tried it out." By the second time, we're jamming out.
Any kind. Really, I'd be a conduit for any form of music. If you want me to play jazz, I'll play jazz. Let me hear it first. If you want me to play some rock, let me hear it first. I'd have to hear whatever the genre of music it is for me to really produce that sound. But me, whenever I make music, yeah, you give the genre. I don't know what it's under.
We were just about played a Crystal show debut, I guess, NS3, and we needed a band name. So I don't know, we're just kind of thinking of stuff, joking around, and so I thought no shoes. It must have been a conversation earlier in the day, but no shoes, no shirt, no service. I was like, hey, let's be called no shoes, no shirt, no service, and I'll even go on stage and take off my shirt and take off my socks and stuff like that and play like that. Then we all laughed. Okay, so that was no shoes, no shirt, no service, and then it, you know, people kind of dumbed it down and just called it NS3 after a while. So it sounds a lot better.
Well, Julius comes up with a riff, shows it to me. I listen to it over and over again a couple of times, and then write some lyrics.
For myself personally, when I write a song, I have to keep a journal. Like if I wake up in the morning, if I have a dream or something, I have to write in the journal. And whatever I write, I piece together verses and come up with a harmony line for the song.
Songs just come to me any time of night, like any time of day. I don't try and write songs, they just come to me. Like if I start writing a song, it's too complicated, it's too hard. So if I go for a walk or something, I'll hear a riff, or if I'm laying down at night, I'll hear a riff and I'll just pick up the guitar and just start writing.
Whenever I get into a mood, I guess.
For NS3, Jules, he comes over and he's, hey, I got a few riffs, want to try them out with me, and then we do it. Then, you know, usually goes verse, chorus, then we'll both come up with a kind of a bridge, and then go chorus, and then verse again, and then, okay, that sounds cool, and then we'll do it over again. So it doesn't put a cell phone there and record us playing it, so, well, at least I can remember what we're playing, you know, after.
I could probably do it at any moment of the day. Let's say if I'm feeling a certain type of mood and I want to express it, I can go beat up a tree, or I can make a song. So I'm probably gonna make a song about beating up a tree, maybe, who knows. But it all depends on what I feel and when I feel the time is right.
Not enough.
As much as we can, like around Wiki, there's not too much of a music scene for anybody to play, so usually I end up just setting up my own gigs, like at the Ridge or wherever. And I found out it's really hard to be a manager too, because I know why they get paid so much now. Rezfest is always fun. We get these pop-up gigs here and there, but I like to play a lot, so I would just set up my own gigs whenever I can, get people together.
Professionally, like getting paid to play about 5 gigs a year. It all depends on you, really. If you really want it, you'll go look for the gig or you make your own gig. This would be our third year. Third year, right? Yeah. It's fun to get on the professional stage where you got a whole sound crew doing it for you, and they just ask you, okay, plug in boys, play a tune for us, and then we'll play a few tunes, and then they'll say, okay, you're good to go. And then showtime, we're good to go, and you just got to show up and play, and you know, it's feels good to do that. You know, it feels really professional.
The just the whole production, the sound is always like some of the best that we come across, professional, and it's youth driven. So yeah, and we always like to support things like that.
This will be our third year, but yeah, it's just like the diversity of music and musicians there. It's really fun to play, and like everybody's into it, and it's a chance to hear different styles of music. Eh? That's why I like playing Rezfest too, because I like to show people too. There's more styles out there and play, and just go out there, do whatever you want to play. It's fun.
This is going to be my first year at Rezfest.
How many years? We've done it 3 years, I guess, 3 times. Or this will be our 3rd time, actually. What do I enjoy about it? It's 25 minutes, and there's a clock that runs down and times you, so and everything, so you have to be really diligent with your songs and your selection and everything. So that's the cool thing about it, is that it's quick and dirty.
Never. I actually never have. I've always heard about it. I was too busy living somewhere else to, to come check it out, so.
Rezfest is where all the young generation, current generation, older generation of all styles of music come together to come jam out for one good night.
I'm excited to play for my first time.
Diverse and fun.
It's good. It's good because of the fact that there's talent from the community going out there to, just put themselves out there, and I think personally it's a good experience. So from whatever people post online, tell me about the Rezfest, it seems to be a pretty positive benefit for youth.
Quick and dirty.
Okay, thank you.
See y'all at Rezfest. Yeah, check it out.